Hello, my dear teachers and friends. Today we are here to present a story and reality about Pan American Plane 914.
July 2nd, 1955, Pan American Plane 914 took off from New York to Florida.
The Pan American plane went missing in its halfway to its location.
There was no information about the plane. By this, they confirmed that the Pan American Plane 914 crashed with 57 passengers and 6 crew members.
After the confirm of the plane crash, they investigated the whole route of the plane and nearby places.
But they never got any pieces of the plane.
Then they ended it up with a report that the plane vanished from its halfway and never came back.
1992, September 2nd, Venezuela. 37 years later the incident, the air traffic controller Juan de la Corte suddenly noticed a plane appeared in the radar.
He remembered that there was no plane landing at this time, but he rechecked the plane schedule for that day, but there was no plane landing now.
So he confirmed that it's an emergency landing. He looked at the plane with the help of binoculars, but when the plane got closer, he noticed that it's using propellers instead of turbine.
So he thought that this is an old plane, but still he was a little frightened. And the plane got so close which he can see with his eyes.
But he noticed that it's not an old plane, it was a normal plane designed like an old plane.
Then he called some of the others in the office and they observed the plane carefully.
All of a sudden, the plane mic got connected to the airport and the pilot asked that, "Where are we?" But Juan asked their details.
The pilot said that this is the plane coming from New York to Florida, 1955 July 2. This made the traffic controllers become scared.
After the plane started landing, Juan said to the pilot that this is 2nd September 1992.
This left the pilot scared. Then the plane landed and the traffic controllers left security guards to take the passengers to them.
But the pilot warned the passengers not to leave from the plane. Then he did something wrong. He took off the flight. The traffic controllers warned him so many times, but the pilot took the plane away.
And in a few moments, the Pan American plane 914 flew away from the radar. Then a thousand of investigation happened to find the plane.
Then the report was like this: the plane Pan American 914 had vanished again.
But did you believe in this? We are exposing the truth about the Pan American plane 914 incident.
First of all, we took a list of plane missing cases in 1955 to 56, but there were no plane called Pan American Plane 914.
So we thought that it would be in the crash and missing case list on that day, and we didn't get any information there too.
Then we tried on authorized websites with the plane's name, but there was no news based on Pan American Plane 914 missing. Only a bunch of this story, but no more other explanations.
Then we checked on Wikipedia and the result was shocking. There were no plane existed in the world named as Pan American Plane 914.
Then we made our own investigation about this.
News firstly came on a newspaper called Weekly World News.
When we read the name, it's just a normal newspaper, but the news coming in the paper was